Hello friends, in this video I will explain how you can test different types of capacitor and how you can identify them physically. Okay, and a specification of different capacitor also I will explain. So let's start. So for testing these capacitors I will use this multimeter. Okay, so first of all, so I'm going to test this electrolytic capacitor. So now you can see here, this is 1000 microfarad capacitor of 50 volt. Okay. So the maximum voltage on which this capacitor which should be used is 50 volt. Greater than 50 volt, if you apply on this capacitor, then this capacitor may damage. Okay. So how this capacitor may damage? So sometime it happens that this is electrolytic capacitor. Okay, this is electrolytic. So how to identify this is electrolytic? Now you can see to the one side of this, there it is negative sign. So this shows that this is the negative. Now the side, this one, this side it is the negative. So that's why this smaller terminal, is negative. Okay, and the bigger one is positive. So this is electrolytic capacitor. Okay, so this is electrolytic capacitor. So this one I am going to test this first. For testing this capacitor, I am going to use this multimeter. So you have to select the range of this continuity on the multimeter. So now you can see this is continuity range. So there you have to select, and then after you have to, now you can see these are the two leads, or you can say probes of this multimeter. So first of all, I am going to connect negative of this capacitor to the black of this, and then after positive I am going to connect to the longer side. Okay, so as I am going to touch these two, so now you can see first there will be beep sound and then it will stop. Okay, or some value it will come and then it will go to 1. Okay, so some value it will come on the multimeter, then it will go to 1. Then what you have to do, then you change the side, then again you reverse the side, and then again you will get the same thing. Some beep sound you will get, and then after some value, and then after it will go to value 1. Okay, so if such type of thing is going on or happening, then it means then this capacitor is okay, this is working properly. Clear? And then the second capacitor, this is a smaller value capacitor. This is 1 microfarad 63 volt capacitor. Okay, so since 1 microfarad, this is much smaller value as compared to this one. This one was 1000 microfarad, and this is what 1 microfarad. So generally what happens, so smaller value capacitor you cannot change, but yet try. If it is giving value, then it is okay, otherwise we will move on to other method. So now if I make connection of these two lead of this multimeter to this capacitor, nothing is happening. So what you have to do, you have to select to 200 kilo ohm or 2 mega ohm range. So first of all I am going to select to 200 kilo ohm range. Okay, then after connect, now make connection like this. Okay, so like this if you do, then you see first it will come some value, then it will go to 1. Okay, again you change. If I change this, direction if I change, now this time the positive of this capacitor is connected to the negative of the multimeter. So again if I do like that, then some value will come and then again will go to 1. Okay, again if I again change, then again same thing will happen, some value will come and then after it will go to 1. Now you can see. Okay, you saw on the multimeter. So this is the way you can test electrolytic capacitor of having a smaller value. Okay, now another type of capacitor, that is this mica capacitor. We can also check other types of capacitor. So here. Now you see what you can do. First of all, you select to continuity range, okay, and then after you connect two leads of this capacitor to the two terminal, negative and positive of this multimeter. If I connect, then nothing is happening, okay. So it means this is open. So you can say, short circuit test of this capacitor is okay. Okay, there are two types of test we have to do here. First is the open circuit test, and the second is short circuit test. So since there is no short circuit, so that's why continuity is not coming. So it means this capacitor is not short circuit. It means short circuit test is passed by this capacitor. Now how to check open circuit test? Okay, so for open circuit test, you can simply you can physically verify. Okay, you have to physically verify. Generally what happens that whenever this capacitor get damaged, then this burst means there's some type of crack, it comes on the surface of this capacitor, okay. So by taking look of this capacitor physically, we can identify that whether this capacitor is damaged or not, okay. Since physically this is okay and short circuit test also passed by this capacitor, it means we can assume that this is okay, okay. So then after next again the same way, this capacitor we can also test by using the same method. So now you can see, so again I'm using for short circuit test. So if I make connection, so nothing is happening, no beep sound coming. If no beep sound is coming, it means this is okay, means this capacitor passed short circuit test. And for the open circuit test, again the same process. You can check by replacing in from the circuit, or by identifying physically whether there is damage to this capacitor or not. If there is any type of damage to this capacitor, it means this capacitor has some type of fault and we should replace, okay. In this way we can test this type of capacitor, okay, and we can replace, okay. Thank you.